I went to Whitney Houston's doctor.
Yeah.
Right.
Was it Lowenberg? Yeah, Lowenberg.
Right.
And
did a nice job.
Yeah.
And you didn't go super white with the teeth. That could be bad.
No.
Right. Who has your old teeth? Where are they now? and so
Bobby Brown has them.
Lucky you. That's right. And so when you're at Red Lobster and you tell everyone you're going to go up on stage somewhere, do they look at you like you're a jerk?
They look at me like I'm a fucking idiot.
And did your mother think you were a complete idiot?
No, see, when you grow up in a bad neighborhood, people are just happy you want to do anything.
Right.
It's like, oh, he wants to do something besides smoke or sell crack.
So it's arrogant of Charlie Sheen to think that he could go up on a stage in front of 5,000 people and suddenly have something. I mean, he got booed right off the stage.
I'm not going to say it was arrogant of him. I'm just going to... I mean, actually, I felt sorry for him, to tell you the truth.
Right. He didn't know well, he's out of his mind.
And, you know...
Should he have hired somebody to write something? Because he can memorize stuff for TV.
He can obviously memorize stuff.
So why didn't he just hire a guy, give him a fortune, and say, write me an act right now?
Who knows, man?
But it's not that simple, is it?
It's not. It's even then, it's not that simple.
Because you've spoken about crafting your act. You say, when you start writing jokes for your comedy... that literally you'll change one syllable of a word and maybe change the enunciation of that syllable.
Right.
Because you say a word can... every word has to be analyzed.
A breath can make something not funny. Just breathing in when you should be breathing out.
You mean you've written jokes, you go up on stage and they tank, and then suddenly you go up on stage and you say, let me just stick this word in and do it this way, and then it kills.
Yes. You know, Charlie, he's in a TV studio, First of all, Charlie Sheen's a very talented guy.
Yes, talented movie.
There's no way in the world you can sustain a career like that.
That's right.
On just being popular.
Right.
It just doesn't happen.
But this is not his arena.
You know what it reminded me of Ted Danson doing the Friars roast.
Right. When he went in blackface.
Yeah, because you're in a TV studio for years, and they got a laugh thing, and you watch yourself being funny.
You start to think you're funny.
Yeah. You think you're this funny, but you're really kind of this funny.
That's right.
You think you're hilarious, but you're kind of you're talented. Ted Danson's a funny guy, but he's not.
Yeah, right. I've said to people, I'm a funny guy, let's say on the radio. I said, I don't go up on a stage. I wouldn't know how to go on a stage and stand there and talk for an hour. That's not my thing. I wouldn't know how to do that. It's nothing I crafted. So, I mean, you spent years, and after 10 years of doing it, you just started to feel like you had it right.
I mean, they really should have done Charlie like your old E! show. Just film the stuff in the house and edit it. You know, at the end of the week, edit all of that shit down to a fucking hour.
Right.
And would you watch it? I'd watch it.
I'd like to see that.
I'd subscribe to that.
There's got to be at least an hour after a week.
I'll fucking press $20 on the fucking iPad.
Did you
order that shit up?
Did you decide to take this play because you don't like going on the road and doing stand-up comedy anymore? Because the play keeps you home, right?
The play does keep me home. The play's really good. You'd actually like the play.
I should go see this play.
You should actually go see the play.
How long are you going to be in the play?
I'm going to be in the play till, I think, the first week of June.
Okay.
So this is a real play.
This is a real play.
This is not
I ain't playing.
Oh, you got to extend. You got to extend it until July.
You never know.
I won't be in town until then again.
Okay, George.
Well, why don't you go this week?
Come on, George.
Oh, I'm all booked up.
He's already
What do you mean?
booked.
What are you booked up with it? You can't go see this.
I'm seeing Catch Me If You Can.
Right.
Jerusalem.
Catch Me If You Can. You saw the freaking movie.
Yeah.
So I'm
I think it's going to make a brilliant
You saw the movie
musical.
directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Leo DiCaprio.
And Tom Hanks.
And Tom Hanks. So you want to go see a worse version.
No.
Catch Me If You Can.
Have you heard Aaron Tveit? He was in Next to Normal.
Really?
You're dealing with a guy who loves this.
But,
so, Chris, this is a limited...
How old are you, George? Wait a minute.
How old do you think he is?
Oh. Wow.
He's 74.
You know what, 74?
He's 74.
That's a rich 74.
Yeah, he's taking care of himself.
That is some rich.
I'm just me.
No, you're fucking rich.
Look how good he looks.
I know.
And
my
his boyfriend's fat.
Wow. You know what my grandfather looked like at 74? And, boy, can you fill up that tub with some Epsom salt? It was just horrible.
Get rid of my rheumatiz.
Yeah.
What?
Horrible.
Now you took this on.
I'm going to play.
Are you still going out and doing stand-up
I haven't
anywhere?
done stand-up in about 3 years, maybe almost 4.
You don't get asked. You don't get asked to go to Vegas and
all the time.
And they don't say to you, "We'll give you $150,000 for the night."
They offer me lots of money, but
what is the money like that you turn down? I'm being serious.
I mean, hey, it's nothing compared to the money you turn down.
Never mind my money. Is it a couple of $100,000 for a night?
It's not that I turn it down. I just defer it. You know what I mean? It's like
you'll do it later.
I'm going to do it later. I'll go on tour. I'm thinking about writing an act this summer and maybe going out in the fall.
Now, when you say write an act this summer, what does that mean?
That means get on stage every night for about 90 days.
And where can you do that without being evaluated?
It's hard to be... Put it this way, when you call up YouTube and tell them to take shit off, if you do it personally, they will take shit off.
Right. Because you want to go up and you want to bomb. I mean, you're going to bomb in a sense if you're going to do new material.
Yeah.
Is that the scariest thing, to be Chris Rock now, one of the greatest stand-ups, and to go and do shitty material, so to speak?
It's weird, because on one hand you're bombing, but on the other hand, I'm in a little club. So I have a muscle. I can control 300 people.
Yeah, but when it starts to go downhill...
Right.
Do you then rely on your old material just to bring them back?
No, never.
So what is this muscle you talk about?
I don't know. You have a muscle.
I have a love muscle.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
You could do a club with your eyes closed. You can get through it.
Right.
Now, you're going to have the greatest show ever? No, but you're a broadcaster and you kind of know how to control audiences to an extent. Now, could I fuck up in front of 1,000 people? No. In front of 5,000 people? No.
Will you go to the club and will you have written notes in front of you?
I will have written notes in front of me. So
I'll read from cards?
Yes, I will go to the comic strip. I'll go to the Comedy Cellar and maybe like Gotham, and I'll do that for about 90 days. And then I'll go out to like the Stress Factory where which Geraldo died out there.
Right.
And I'll work that for like another month and a half, 2 months of doing like an hour or whatever.
And will you go there? You go there for free? You just go up on the stage? You
well, not the Stress Factory. Once I start doing the hour, then I want some dough.
And so, have you been keeping notes about things that you think are funny?
Oh yeah, I've been writing. I write all the time.
Where do you write? At home?
Yeah.
You write in a journal?
Write in a little pad, or sometimes on my BlackBerry, and then I kind of forward it to something else.
You have an iPad?
I have an iPad.
Is this the greatest invention ever?
It is the greatest invention of all time.
It's fantastic.
It is fucking...
Are you on it every minute?
All the fucking time.
Me too. Day and night. Why do you not have an iPhone if you have an iPad?
Because I'm doing business. And I like to type.
You like to have a...
Plus, I don't want to... Here's the thing with the iPhone. It's a fucking toy.
I love it.
And I like having a phone. And I don't want to be, like, stuck on the fucking FDR or stuck somewhere and some fucking skinheads are getting ready to kill me and my phone doesn't work because I was listening to fucking Ja Rule. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm going to die because I was listening to Ja Rule. And if I wasn't listening to Ja Rule, I'd fucking be alive right now.
Did Kanye West put you on his album?
Yeah, I'm on a song called The Blame Game.
So when you don't work for 3 years doing stand-up, you have free time now, right, on your hands?
I've filmed Grown-Ups, in the last 3 years. Okay, we did Death at a Funeral, we did Grown-Ups, I did this movie with Julie Delpy, 2 Days in New York, I got a play.
But the big money for you is doing the stand-up, so you're turning down money. But aren't you afraid if you stay away for 3 years, you might never ever want to get back on the stage?
You do have that thing, but I'm not Romano or Seinfeld. I don't have, like, this cash cow TV show that...
Right. That's what I mean.
This fuck you money. So, I kind of make my money doing stand-up, for the most part.
So
and the rest of the year, I kind of maintain.
So to walk away from that for 3 years, does your wife ever say to you, what the fuck are you doing? Go out and make a living.
No, I make a living. Put it this way. I look at it like the Stones. Like, okay... The Stones don't work all the time.
Right.
They put it down, they shut it down, and when they do it, it's fucking special. And you know you got to be there.
Right.
But fucking, I don't Disney groups and shit. I can see ZZ Top any week. I can see Aerosmith almost any time.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right. You want to make it special.
So when the Stones go on the road, when U2's on the road, it's on. You know you got to see it.
What is this little book you keep where you write things down? Where is this book?
Got probably one in my office, one in my house.
What is it, a journal?
I wouldn't call it a journal. It's just, you just scribble down shit.
But it's got to be organized, doesn't it?
No, it's not organized at all.
It's little scraps of paper?
Scraps of paper and fucking...
You don't go to the store and buy a special little journal and call it Chris's journal or anything like that?
If you found it, you would think I couldn't read. That's how bad it looks.
It's in little scribble. Is it purposely in this scribble so that no one can read it?
No, I don't care.
Can you remember the last thing you scribbled down that you thought was humorous that you said I might put into my stand-up?
Okay, well, I probably got something on my iPad, on my BlackBerry, but no one. I mean,
let me hear what you scribbled down.
What do I scribble down? Really, this is what you got me on here for today. Just to.
I want to know.
We
what you
want to
scribbled
know
down.
how a comedian works.
I want to know.
Get people off the you and Paul McCartney.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about that anymore.
Oh my God,
that was funny.
Don't ever talk about that again.
When did you write that down? That night?
Let's see. Okay, here's something I wrote down.
Okay.
That, and see, here's the thing, the fucked up thing when you read my stuff, it's not that funny.
Right.
It's like I make it funny.
It's a thought.
It's a thought. So my thought was that, when Obama was nominated, it was the greatest day for white people ever. It wasn't really a great day for black people, because if you say it's a great day for black people, you're indicating that you think Obama's the first black man that was smart enough to be president. It's like, fuck you. There's been black men that are qualified to be president for fucking hundreds of years.
Why was
He's just the first one that white people are nice enough to go, okay.
Why was it a great day? No, it doesn't make sense.
No.
What was, it's not good. Don't put it in the act.
Oh,
what was it?
Why was it a great day for white people?
It's for all people.
It took the fucking burden off the white man. Like,
that's good.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It took the fucking, you know.
You're right. White people.
It's like, you know, you fucked up. You did something wrong and your wife's mad at you. And that shit's always fucking there. It's always there. She's always got that fucking thing on you, motherfucker, you. And as a black man, I always got that, ha-ha, motherfucker, you dirty motherfucker. And it kind of wipes some of that away.
I see. All right. Listen.
But I wrote that down. Big deal.
Big deal, right.
It's not that fucking funny.
You haven't worked it out yet.
Oh, no. Okay, here's one I wrote down. Here's another one.
Right.
Chris Brown.
Yes.
Now, Chris Brown. The Chris Brown situation, here's the basic thing. I don't fucking know Rihanna. Why am I judging this guy?
Well, she didn't deserve a beat.
No.
Come on.
Let him do his thing.
I'm just saying. I'm appalled that he hit her twice. But I don't know what the fuck. I got two daughters. I got Lola and Zara, right?
Yeah.
Lola, sweetest fucking kid in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Angel.
Right.
Sent from the fucking heavens, right?
Right.
And if Lola told me a guy hit her, I would shoot the guy in the fucking head.
Right. Okay.
Not only do I shoot the guy in the head, I'd put I'd literally put a fingerprint on the bullet. So they knew it was me.
Be proud of it.
I'd be proud of a fucking fingerprint. I might even jerk off on the bullet so my DNA was on the bullet. Because I want people to fucking know.
All right.
You would initial it.
I did it.
Right.
Lola's an amazing child.
Right.
Zara, not as nice as Lola. Kind of takes after me, right?
Right.
If Zara came home and told me a guy hit her, I would go, what happened?
What'd you do?
I'm just saying, because I know her.
Right.
I'd still shoot the guy, but
you might even give him a second to really analyze.
yeah, he might actually have time to run.
Right.
Yeah, because I know her.
Well, you make a point. I never looked at it like that. Who knows? Maybe that's right. Maybe Rihanna had a gun on him. Who knows?
I got daughters. I got a mother. I got what shit.
So,
I got
You know a lot of women.
I got a daughter that's 9, a daughter that's 7, a mother that's 65, a wife that's 41.
You got a lot of women in
and
your
you
life.
know what?
Yeah.
When they don't get what they want, they sound exactly the same. If I gave you the transcript, you couldn't fucking make out the difference. Like, who is this? Is this the 7-year-old or is this the 60-year-old? Fucking no.
I heard the weirdest story. By the way, we're speaking to Chris Rock, the motherfucker with the hat, now in previews, opens April 11th.
What is that about?
What's the play about? The play is kind of, how do I describe it? It's kind of like the Honeymooners with drugs.
Oh.
It's like a real, like, it's like Raging Bull without the boxing.
You're the lead.
Me and Bobby Cannavale and Annabella Sciorra and
oh, she's
my man,
beautiful.
Yo, she's hot, and Yul Vasquez and Elizabeth Rodriguez. Oh my God!
Did you have to memorize all these lines?
I have to memorize.
You can't walk out there with cards.
No, no.
It's not like Saturday Night Live where you can kind of just have two cards.
No fucking cards.
Wow. How long does it take you to memorize your role?
Dude, it was like a month of fucking